Hello and welcome. I am the 7-Star General. My name is Caleb. Welcome to the stream. And tonight, we're playing some MLB The Show. Sorry for the late start. Had a problem with one of the chatbot, or with the chatbot. I accidentally had it in the wrong mode, and it took me forever to figure out how to change it. So, sorry about that. Plus, I was a little tired, chilled out. But now, I'm ready for a short stream tonight. Do some more baseball playing here. Let me get the chats up and rolling, and then we'll start playing. Hope you guys had a good Monday and Tuesday. Sit back, relax. I'm gonna get all this rolling here in a second. And there we go. So let's start playing. Plate vision or bunting. Knuckle curve velocity, cut control. Slider break. I'll do that one. Whew. All right, we're playing third base. We're at 9-9. Need to climb out of our 183.
From the home of the Tigers since Alexander Vizcaíno will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00.
Could have just took it.
Not
Good
an
job.
easy thing to do.
Good pitch.
And you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through.
Ooh, that was tough.
2 now.
Just missed.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air.
Oh yeah, come on.
Center fielder. He gets there.
I hit that well too.
For the first out of the inning. And now KJ Harrison.
The first baseman.
The 1-2.
Harrison.
Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Caleb Booker. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two and one after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full.
Woo!
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And
Oh, dang.
That one with an or.
Oh, he got me.
And there's one gone.
I should have took the walk.
Striking in is KJ Harrison. He bounced out last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ziegler is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping in once again is Caleb Booker. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now
Get out of here. Get out.
Deep right field.
Oh!
Down out there near the wall. Ziegler rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate.
Got a double. RBI double. Yes.
Ball game.
Woo.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now is Kyle Isbell. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now the runner's trying for third. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in next, Benito Osuna grounded out in his last at-bat. Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Caleb Booker. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And
gone! Home run!
Gone. Home
oh, run. Salute! Yes!
A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Nice. Nice little solo shot.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows.
Woo, just got it over.
set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Caleb Booker. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Aoki is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at
6-2. Yep. Good job. Nice. All right.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
DH. Time to be the DH. We got the 200 batting average. We hit our 3rd home run. And we got us above 500 for the season. 10-9.
just over the river from Windsor, Ontario. Stepping up is Caleb Booker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Kansas City, the designated hitter, number 77.
And now the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
Here we go.
And that'll get on through into
Base
center
hit.
field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next, here is Kyle Isbin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a dive, but he's back. He's running. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Packard makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Ah!
Get the double play.
I was trying to hit back, but it went forward for some reason.
Next up is Caleb Booker. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing
Ooh,
a
he threw that
solid
slurve
1
at my
hit in your
feet.
entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
That evens it up 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, they have him looking confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Their count now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Lopes will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they breathe.
Okay.
So now to the plate, Caleb Booker, and he's obviously one of the most dangerous hitters around, the reigning American League MVP.
Ah, why did I swing? I knew it was
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your
400
pitcher
against
and
lefties.
execute.
Wow.
You know who's coming up to the plate.
And a curveball that he
400
didn't
against
get on top of there.
lefties.
It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And this is line hard.
Get out.
To deep
Get
left.
out.
And
Aw.
this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here is Caleb Booker. Now here's the first offering. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Find something you like up there.
And he's behind now as he missed
Ah.
badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Caleb Booker struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
Ah.
For him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. The 2-1 pitch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 to the Royals.
Oh, that was a walk.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he strikes him out as well.
Oh!
2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Classic slider down. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game.
1 for 5. So I'm having problems against righties. I'm lighting up lefties. Pitching time. .25 ERA versus an 8 ERA guy. Nice.
Live and off. So stepping in is Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder,
Now the pitch.
Victor.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Tim Lopes is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Booker has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Rowdy Tellez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fouled off.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
On the
Got him.
to shortstop,
Woo!
to retire the side.
Wow.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless.
Good job there.
Last half of the second set to go, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next.
Ooh.
And that misses ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Popped him up. Skog is there. 1 out.
Nice.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Now a swinging bunt. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up?
Oh, we hit a home run.
An absolute bomb.
Yep.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box, Will Benson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like a knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Bryant Packard. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase.
Got it.
He's there to track it down. And
Give up the homer, though.
Now to the plate, here is Jake Hager. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Jake Hager is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swung on and missed.
Woo!
Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Diego Cartaya is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
One down right now.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Not much behind this.
Nice.
This ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Lopes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Lopes is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tim Lopes becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So now to the plate, Michael Franco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Michael Chavis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Into the corner and slicing foul. Franco is off at first with 2 away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to second for the first out, and the side is retired. 1. So now here is Will Benson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready now is Bryant Packard. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1. Here's the pitch. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So next to hit is Jake Hager. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Booker is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Go the Tigers. And now here is Diego Cartaya. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ziegler is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up for Detroit, Tim Lopes struck out in his last trip to the plate. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Come on, big guy. Need a strikeout.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball
What?
and 2 strikes now.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, Michael Franco. And he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Michael Franco becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate, Michael Chavis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he looks...
We'll have to press pause as they
Boom!
3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still tied 1 apiece.
Nice.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Will Benson.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Bryant Packard.
What the heck?
Pitch misses to him. It's
That was a
ball 1.
crazy leg.
No hits to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a liner. And it's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
McBroom is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Diego Cartaya is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about this steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Packard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he's got another one.
There we go.
13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Will Vest is into the ball.
Oh, they took me out.
Make his 5th appearance of the season.
8 solid innings with a nice win.
To win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Kansas City Royals.
13 strikeouts. Gave up 3 hits. 1 earned run, which was a home run in the second. No walks. Nice. Oof. The itch. We're on a 3-game winning streak. Could take the whole 4-game series, I think, here.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Royals come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused. Out on
come on, get out.
Defense,
get out.
Everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course
ground rule double
for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Up next, Kyle Isbell. In the series, he's 4 for 15 and looking to improve on that here. Swing and a flare down the line. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw won't get him.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan McBroom, and their runners at the corners now. Now the 3-2 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
All right.
And now now in the box, Caleb Booker. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And this one's in the dirt. Witt, base runner at first with one out. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. In the dirt here, and costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to...
So now into the box is Caleb Booker, and he's obviously one of the most dangerous hitters around, the reigning American MVP. But this won't get over the second baseman's down 1-2-3. High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Caleb Booker, and he represents the potential go-ahead run.
Get out of here. See ya. Woo! Two-run shot. No doubt.
That gives them the lead.
Woo!
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left.
Yes, sir.
Run here in the early going, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Ooh, the skip even got up and gave me a hand clap for that one to take the lead. 6-5.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now.
Yes, sir.
Guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Ready to take his hacks again. Caleb Booker lasted a two-run homer in his last at-bat.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over
intentional walk.
So the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now it'll be
Or if he gets a home run, he gets the cycle.
Bad in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Here's the 2-1. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
What? How did we lose? We lost 7-6. How did we lose? 2 for 4. Double home run. Man. How did we lose? Wow. Go fielding, I guess. third base. Ooh, they're 6-16. Wow.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC. Now to the plate, here is Caleb Booker, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone. So runners in scoring position, and here is Caleb Booker looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
We're going to take the first pitch.
Here we go. Let her fly here. Let her fly.
First offering on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. 2-0 now. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a
Wow.
this thing turned around.
Walked me.
This is ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Next to stand in is Kyle Isbell. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikes.
Wow.
No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box, Benito Osuna worked a walk his first time up. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Caleb Booker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Woo.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not
Oh!
going to push something to the opposite field.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Oh, get out.
Well,
Oh, that's just. Oh, I didn't make it.
Phillips.
Oh.
Track as he takes it for out number 2. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brett Phillips.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
That's their first
The
hit.
game of baseball has changed. There's so much.
Now to bat, Caleb Booker flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Good opposite field power.
Get out.
Taken high and
Get out.
to right.
Get out.
Meadows moving back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way.
That was a
from
triple.
first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now at the plate, here is Benito Osuna. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Settle for so the lineup flips over and digging in. Caleb Booker, 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And the
safe.
inning is going to continue here as he reaches
base hit.
Infield single.
Yeah, nobody
The swinging bunt.
And 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. Once more, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. And yet another throw over. And again a throw. And he'll get back in safely. Once more a throw over. And the runner back safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And again a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second.
Oh.
The side is retired.
I thought I made it.
Bats are quiet. Big at bat now, and here is Caleb Booker, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game.
Yep, they walk me.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. And stepping in, Kyle Isbell singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Phillips is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Now at the plate is Benito Osuna. The set and the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in.
Wow. We lost?
Here now is our
2 for 4. Triple and a single. 2 walks. Wow.
Don't kill me. You know how hard it is to be a two-way player. There's only been a couple of them, so don't kill me. All right, I got it wrong. Don't fire me. He's going to be able to help us. He get outs, and he's going to hit a little bit. So we have a player who's going to be serviceable doing both things. It's going to save us a roster spot because he can do both things. All right, okay. I don't know if we have the greatest thing since Ruth, but I understand that I probably downplayed it a bit. Don't fire me. Thank goodness we have a guy that's going to help us in 2 parts of the game. We'll take that.
That's funny. Third base.
Afternoon baseball on tap. And now Caleb Booker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him.
Oh, why did I swing?
Baseball as he gets the swing and a miss. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, yesterday's affair was a 1-run game. Quick turnaround, back on the field for a day game today, trying to get out of here with a 2-game.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Runners on the move for second. Weekly hit to third. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Ah.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Caleb Booker. And he's obviously one of the most dangerous hitters around, the reigning American League MVP. First offering.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Nice.
Base hit on the line.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Next, it'll be Malik Ziegler. He popped out in his first trip. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And
what?
Reactions, and they got him. Next, it'll be Caleb Booker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
421 against lefties, 180 against righties. Wow.
A ball and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. De La Guerra moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Sharp. He flew out in his last AB. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Caleb Booker. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That should have been a home run.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Ah!
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Lolo Sanchez. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Up next for the Buccos, Chris Sharp. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Soft liner to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly.
Dang it! So I guess that was the play that did it. I moved up too far. 1 for 4. Dang it. Ditch. So we fell back down to 12 and 12. .232 batting average though, so we're climbing. righty, so I gotta be on my best behavior here.
Friday Night Baseball. Now to the plate, Caleb Booker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kansas City, the designated hitter, number 77.
And now the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch.
Here we go.
Dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
2-2. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. And there's one down now.
Ah! I couldn't tell what was happening. I hate that. Ah!
Forward now is the DH, Caleb Booker. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up.
Oh, just missed.
No. Over to his right. He's got it one away. So with one away, let's get to the plate now is the designated hitter, Caleb Booker. First pitch on the way.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This pitch is popped up. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The next 3-2. Is swung
Oh, got me.
Strike 3.
Mesmerized me.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitch of that.
Next up, Caleb Booker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow.
It's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on, and
wow.
He got him on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way.
1 for 4. Dang it. I'm doing better hitting. It's just I need to start clutch hitting now. Oh. Barry Bonds, what's up, man? Dude, I'm like smoking lefties. I have like a over 400 batting average against lefty pitchers. And I I think it's like 180, 190 against righties. How you doing, Matt? Whew. Oh, nice. 0.41 ERA. I gave up a home run last game, though, in the second inning. I got rocked.
Outdoor baseball. And now here is Frank Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here.
What?
Take a look at ball one. 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Maciel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gabriel Maciel becomes out number 2 this inning.
Batting third.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The average to start play at 315. 9 homers and 23 driven in.
Going to be a long day.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
That's 3 strikeouts.
Set down 1, 2, 3.
3.
This is still a 0-0 ball game.
Oh, you Jays won today? Nice. Nice.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Got that 9-inch break on the slider.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll swing
the
first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here at 293. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Got him.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
On the ground to third. He's got it, and he'll go to short to retire the side.
There we go. First non-strikeout out.
For Minnesota. The next batter is Jamer Candelario.
For the Twins, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Candelario.
The 0-1 delivery. And he takes strike 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
0-1 the count. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. On the ground softly towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Frank Ramirez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he
got him.
Struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Gabriel Maciel. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him.
Struck him out. That's 8 strikeouts thus far. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Inside, he misses.
Oh. It's only my 2nd walk of the season.
The reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The next 0-2. That'll move it to 1-2 now.
What pitch recognition right there.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Fans wind up straight.
Leading up for the Twins.
First pitch on its way. Max Kepler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. Willie Calhoun is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, offense needs
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
The 1-2.
Great job right there.
Hey, going good, Titan Fox. How are you?
Ball off the plate.
Got it. He just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Into the box now, Frank Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Gabriel Maciel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Gutierrez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. The next twin up, Corey Seager, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first
strike, no.
Now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Pitch outside, the throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. Fouled off. Ramirez at second with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Oh, gotcha.
That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off, a hard breaking ball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota.
Man, that stinks. Yeah, we had a couple things at work that came with bad parts. Side panel latches broke. Yep. Yeah. Now those sometimes can get a little crazy.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already.
Knee deep, preparing everything, and the bracket come out. The radiator is missing. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, that stinks.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Good hit.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with
Make a swing at it, dude.
Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Willie Calhoun is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Starting to miss.
Slicing foul. Kepler stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Jeimer Candelario. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Williams Astudillo. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Gotcha, yep.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Wait, what just happened?
Is forced onto the mound.
I got hurt?
The injury.
I got hurt? What? This is going to be an amazing complete game shutout. What? And they won? How did they win?
6-4 the outcome today. The Twins crossed
What?
the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to
What?
the win. Jaime Barria claims the win out of the pen
What?
first, as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi
12 innings.
Entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB
What?
The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Excuse me? 17 strikeouts. I throw a slider and I get an injury. What? You sustained a strained hamstring. This is a minor injury, so you will not be placed on the injured list, but you will be forced to miss a few games. What? Are you kidding me? Really? Better shake that off, right? We were on our way to our 6th complete game shutout of the season. Man, the Royals stink. Talk about wasting a player. All downhill from here, right? Oh, I actually already have one. Wait, what? Wait, what am I doing? Might finally get that trade, right? Wait, I don't even get what's going on there. Hold on, hold on. Trying to wrap my head around what was going on there. Does it seem like it's backwards? So a buy order. There we go. Okay. Holy cow. I was not getting what was happening. I'm like, what is happening? The explanations are wrong. That's a bug, right? Excuse me? I know I'm tired. I'm not that tired. Looks right to you? The explanations are like backwards because I'd create a, I don't know. Like I would think that the prices underneath would be the other way. I don't know. No. What I'm saying is the explanation up top. So they have the list of the buy orders on the left. They have the list of the sale, or they have the list of the sale orders on the left, and they have the list of the buy orders on the right. So orders that people want to buy at this price. So then it says sell at 9,076 or lower. That's technically not right. That should be buy, a buy order at that. And then the sell order should be on the other side because that's the list of like me posting my thing up to sell. So as a person going into it, that if I'm looking to sell, this is my order that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like backwards on the explanation. That just hurt my head, especially since yeah. I'm like, excuse me? I understand, like, you know, you get a lower price if you want to sell right now, but the explanation of the button up top on how to make your order made no sense. And I was just in a cryptocurrency thing before the stream, and that made a ton more sense. Oh, I'm playing injured. Ha ha! I'm playing with what was a pulled hamstring. There's the injury icon. I pulled my hamstring throwing a slider. Struck out the Tigers so much I pulled a hammy.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis.
You just gotta be a hodler.
Finale of this three-game weekend.
Just gotta hodl a little longer.
Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Twins played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series.
That was nasty.
3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4.
Dang, that looked too good.
When you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. Just off.
Okay, I gotta stop swinging at everything.
You can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that.
Digging in will be Caleb Booker, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way.
Got it.
Go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
That'll work.
To make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough.
Yeah.
Staying inside the ball, not trying to.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
They got him.
Oh, I got a hurt hammy. What am I doing? Oh.
That leadoff single, that was a good move and a pretty quick tackle.
Why am I trying to steal bases with a pulled hammy?
So next to bat will
What am I doing?
Booker singled in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing.
Because you're a Kansas City Royals legend, right?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in.
Oh.
The first, and that retires the side. So nothing.
I don't even know why I'm playing if I got a pulled hammy. But I guess
So here's the Royals
you got to
team.
play through the pain for the all for the Royals, right?
Time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll dive back in safely. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And he wouldn't
Ooh,
have
there
made
you go.
contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power.
Dang!
Letting it eat.
That's a pitch that just looks beautiful.
So the Royals
All right.
batting order turns over and set to go. Caleb Booker struck out in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes. The Twins entered the day looking.
Look at that, 375 against lefties, 182 against righties.
Late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any
Oh,
team.
come on.
This is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out. Yeah, nice
And we
job.
win when I have a semi-good game.
Right there, and
I have a bad game, we win. I have a great game, we lose. Ah! I've been batting great, though, in this stream. Hey, I sold it. There you go, sell order. And go spend our stubs now. A regular stubs dealer now. Yes, we can see what we need. I could use another diamond velocity. Sure, I'll buy one. Why not? I got nothing. That was a waste. Alright, we're not doing another one. I've fully recovered from my injury. Welcome back. Oh, good. Good. Just a, slight pulled hammy. 231 batting average. Oh, is this a lefty or a righty? Righty. We're going to have to really be on our A game here. Yikes.
Just off I-70 on the... In now for Cleveland, Harold Ramirez.
The right fielder. Harold
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, here is Caleb Booker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
All right.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Oh!
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt
Dang,
like
this guy
these were
came
huge
straight at me.
games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Naylor. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next to hit, Caleb Booker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he's squaring around here, but
What?
he can't connect. 1 strike.
He hit me.
Here's where he steps out a second.
The ball went through me.
And tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Ah!
0-2 now.
I'm thinking too much.
With 1 down. And this is swung on.
I'm thinking too much out of nowhere. Come on now.
Next to dig in, Caleb Booker struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ziegler is off of first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And
yeah!
Finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pair. Stepping in next, Caleb Booker singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, pretty back that time. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air.
Get out of here. Get out. Get out.
Back goes Grisham to the track.
Oh, no.
On the warning track, he makes
Oh.
the catch. Casey
On the warning track.
But they hold a 4-0 lead.
Oh.
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so
1 for 4. That was warning track power right there. Almost had a home run against a righty. Third base. 14-14. We won that game. Going against the lefty. Look at all the Indians on fire. Look at all the Chiefs. Yeah, all the Royals on ice cold.
Tuesday night baseball. Chris Bubich will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
this guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home.
Oh, come on.
This season. There hasn't been a lot of
yes
for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a
got a
way.
double, leadoff double.
Are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Next will be the designated.
So basically, he was wrong about everything he thought.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And the runner's breaking for third. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And
got it. 1-0.
Off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much.
So the next to bat will be Caleb Booker. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit to first.
Oh.
And he'll step on
Wow.
the bag himself, and the inning is over.
What a scoop.
Kansas City. Now into the box, Caleb Booker grounded out in his last at-bat.
Booker.
Here it comes.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Now swinging a hard hit grounder. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Popped up.
Dang it.
Arias has a play. And that's the third out.
I'm not striking out.
Royals go down 1. Striding in is Caleb Booker. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On attempt misses. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw.
Got it.
But he is in there with a triple.
That's a triple. Oh, it's an error.
He did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought
he dropped it.
It's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Next to hit is Anthony Volpe.
I thought I was like, well, I'm not out, I guess.
And a good fastball swung on and missed.
Oh.
And the inning is over.
Couldn't get me home. Stranded me. Oh, and we lost. Of course we lost.
The Indians came
1 for 4. We lost again. The Royals. Almost completed slugging Slickster, so nice. 83%. Series tied at 1-1. DHing. 232 batting average. Batting average starting to climb. When it gets a righty, though.
There is rain in the area, but now at the plate is Caleb Booker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Stewart is there.
Popped out.
1 pitch, 1 out. At the plate now is Caleb Booker. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Skied into very shallow right.
Dang it.
Stewart is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Caleb Booker. He flew out in his last AB. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Sanchez is up with it. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it
Fielder's
out.
choice. Yep.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And up next will be Luis Basabe. Throw over to first. And the runner back. Booker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another throw over. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Another throw over. And he'll dive back in. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Once more, a throw over in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And yet another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And again a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
How long are we going to do this?
Once more a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And yet another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Low.
Got it.
And he can't handle the short hop.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Next to bat is Luis Basabe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Jimenez is there. Stepping up is Caleb Booker. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Had the green light. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And this pitch misses for ball 4.
Whew.
So that's
Okay, walk
the
me.
runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Basabe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals strand.
Wow.
Tonight's ball game comes
That was the end of my,
3-1.
that ends my hitting streak. And we lose again. Wow. All right, pitching time. Let's stay healthy through this one.
Now from the longtime home of the Caleb Booker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So now into the box is Gabriel Arias. He will lead this one off today. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been on the skids recently.
All right, those
losers
two
in 7
misses.
of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a drive high in the air, deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
At the plate now, Harold Ramirez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off 2-2 now. Too high, ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. And awfully close now, 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches. Got to walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Okay.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Over to third, but it's thrown away. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1-1. Ramirez over at second. Peterson at first. 1 gone. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and miss.
It's about time.
That time, out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a liner. Isbell.
Yes.
Able to track it down for
Holy
the third
cow.
out. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Bo Naylor. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Speared on the dive. It's late.
Oh!
He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Yomer Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Skied into very shallow right. Osuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. In now is Nico Horner. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Striding in for the Indians, Gabriel Arias flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fastball just off the inside corner. He's running.
Got him.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Arias is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Jairo Munoz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Worked my way out of the crazy.
All set for the start of the 4th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Isbell is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, DJ Stewart, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Osuna is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in next, Abraham Toro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Count even at 2-2. Fastball strike.
Ooh, what a call.
Corner, and
oh, wow.
I don't blame him, but the inning is over.
Wow. Thank you.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Bo Naylor. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Ball one.
Oh,
That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Next, here is Yolmer Sanchez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, Nico Horner. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first.
Nice.
Time to spare, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the top half of the 6th about to get started. And stepping up is the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Push to the right side.
oh,
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. And that's out number 1. At the plate, Harold Ramirez. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
getting a lot of help today.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase.
Got it.
And he brings
Woo!
it down.
I got a lot of help.
It's
About time.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a...
I must be tired. I'm missing a lot of these.
0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
It's only my 5th strikeout.
Speed pitch that time. DJ Stewart is retired to kick off the inning. Next up is Abraham Toro. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Struck him out. So he set down
Woo! Cut fastball.
Today. So here is Bo Naylor. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A high fastball is in there. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
1-2 count.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Yeah.
Down in
This is not my best pitched game.
So stepping in is Yolmer Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The refocus.
To the plate now, Gabriel Arias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well on that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Gave up 2 home run shots.
Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish.
I gave him 8 innings, and we lose. We lost.
Hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
5-3, the final score.
We lost. How did we lose? How did we lose? Oof.
Friday night baseball. So now into the box is Caleb Booker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time.
Wow.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball gets him to chase it.
I think I'm tired.
Really
Wow, I'm tired.
Pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a. Now at the plate, Caleb Booker 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And
what am I doing? What am I doing?
Establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Well hit the
Get out! Get out! Oh!
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
2-run triple.
This thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long.
Woo!
A 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
So now here is Luis Basabe. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but
why?
It's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Literally said to go home, and he ran back.
So next to
Never
hit
mind.
is Caleb
Whatever.
Booker. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Line drive base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And up next will be Luis Basabe. Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Up next, Kyle Isbell. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runner goes for third. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. And
got it.
Score from second here as that
Woo!
breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Hey,
Let's not lose this game, guys. Come on now.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Caleb Booker, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Way off balance that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing as soon as the ball came out.
I did.
And boy, big problems here to start
Terrible.
this at bat. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always.
We'll leave it right as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
Hey, we won.
Tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final.
2 for 4, a triple. and 2 RBIs. Whew. 3 RBIs. Yeah. No, 2 RBIs because the other guy stopped at third. That's right. All right, I think I'm going to end there because I am really tired and I can feel it. And I can feel myself getting frustrated, the frustration tired. But guys, we'll be back tomorrow with more MLB The Show, hopefully a little earlier. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Lots of fun as always on this crazy team that can't win. 26th overall, 29th in contact, 29th in power, 14th pitching, 14th defense, 3rd in speed. Apparently we have a lot of fast guys that can't get home. And I think essentially let's see. Yeah, I have 4 home runs. I'm tied for 2nd on the team in home runs. Wow. .370 against lefties, 190 against righties. So my getting better. Wow. My batting average in away games is 306. Batting average at home is 175. Wow. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay safe. Bye.